Let me in. Welcome. Hi, buddy.
What we're going to do is put you in the suit, mark you up, just like Danielle over there. Right now we're doing the ROM, which is the range of motion test. We do one to make sure the system can actually read you as a character. We do a second one to make sure your model is on the marker data that we have, and then you're live in the system. So whenever you move around the stage, your character will move, and you'll get to see that live. Once you actually have everybody in the suits, everyone sees their characters there, we'll start doing actions for different modes. So I'll coach you through those. I'll tell you everything you know in the moment, so you don't have to like memorize anything. Yeah, sure. It's pretty loosey-goosey today. I was told that whatever like good data we have could be used for like the Bungie Foundation mode at some point, but apart from that, this is largely for the experience to get you guys to figure out like, hey, this is what it's like to be in a mocap suit. So we can do as many as we feel like. If we want to make some of your own ideas, we absolutely can do that. Yeah, this would be like kind of a playground.
Once in a lifetime, man. Thank you for that.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Okay, so the mocap suit that I have on is just like really tight clothing. That's it. They stick all the little markers and balls on you. Like this is all like a material where they can like put a little Velcro thing on you. I have a suit where all the sensors are built into the suit because it's done over Wi-Fi. I think these are all done over like special cameras that use all the little tracking balls to kind of track where you're moving around the space. Yeah, it's a little tight. It's supposed to be.
Dude, one of the scariest things I had to do as a PA was we had a location shoot in San Diego. We had to drive there from LA, and they're like, "You're driving the Cube."
No.
What?
You're like, huh?
I've never driven a Cube. $2 million worth of equipment in the back of this truck. Cameras, lights, tripods,
Wait,
everything.
do you have a truck license?
Do I have a truck license? What are you? They're paying me $10.41 an hour. Do I have a truck license? This is the scariest 2 hours of my life. I was going 55 in the right lane, slow as shit. Made it there and back. Had to drive it back too.
Yeah.
There's not even little markings on the suit. It'd be like one here, one here, one here, one here.
Oh, I've messed up enough times that I know Charles will still go back and change half of them for me.
No, you're good today. My back isn't allowing me to be that mobile. So.
Yes, I finally aced the test. Whatever it happens to be, everyone's body
You
shapes.
just like swap
different.
them.
Yeah, that's always a plus too.
Oh, I thought you said wander. I was like, where are they going?
Oh, you have.
we have you out there. Okay.
The conversation, yeah.
So, I'm here in mocap, and I figure a lot of people probably don't really know how this works other than just like, there's a suit, and you got a bunch of balls on you, and that's it. So, we're going to learn how this works.
Hi, I'm Jonathan. I handle the emotes and finishers on Destiny.
And you are?
I'm Charles. I'm the lead of the motion capture department. And the motion capture, I make all the things work in here.
So,
I'm your wife.
that's my wife. She does mocap stuff. What's with the suit? Why do I have 63 balls on me right now?
So all of these are basically tracking all of your movements.
Okay.
Depending on where they are, it's catching your rotations from your different joints, and it's also scaling, so we know like, okay, like this bone's this long relative to what these are, and then that gives us our solve in our capture software here. Like that.
And they can even put the little dots on like that fake sword that Danielle is holding right now to even replicate motion of a sword or whatever other props they want to do. So I had to go out here to kind of calibrate myself. How does that necessarily work? We have this whole giant rig up here with like 20 something cameras. I keep stepping on this little stupid Velcro. We can come out here. There's like 20 something cameras, if not more. And they make a very big point to make sure you don't hit it, because otherwise they have to recalibrate everything, and I assume it's a giant pain in the ass. But we have to come out here, and it's what I assume it's basically all these cameras are tracking these dots essentially to kind of replicate our movement somehow.
Yeah, so those are all firing off infrared, and they're looking for the reflection off of these.
Right.
The marker's basically covered in reflective tape. And then they see that, and they go, oh, it's about this diameter based on what we've told in the system. And it goes, I know where that is. And then based off of where it's located, compared to all the other ones, and your label cluster on your back, which is kind of like your ID, then it goes, oh, that's who that person is.
Yeah.
And and then it maps it all together, and then make sure your character doesn't crumble into dust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like go up in
Oh yeah. I mean, I've had a couple. I've taken off my mocap suit on stream, and it's just like a horrifying spider monster. How often are you guys doing stuff in here with other people? Like Danielle comes in every once in a while to do some emotes. How regularly are you filming things, whatever it might be, cinematics, emotes, finishers, whatever? How often is it?
Almost weekly.
Almost weekly?
Yeah, because there's emotes that come in. We have vignettes whenever we're at that point with scripts. There's also prototyping. Sometimes animators, like my whole job is to get animators as far and fast as possible so they can do the really cool, flashy stuff. So they might be like, hey, I have this idea, and I want to do all this blockout stuff, and they can do like so many more iterations, and then they take it and go. So usually at least once a week.
Do you hire people to come in to do those animations, or do you like, hey, we need someone get over here and throw on a suit and do this?
It depends. So like today, like we hired Danielle to help out, and then sometimes the animators are like, hey, I know another animator, we have an idea, we're gonna get in the suit, we're just gonna roll on it. And that's why we also have these VidRef cameras as well. So we have 4 of those, which give us our quad view and give them all the angles, so they have all of that for reference as well.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Where you had us do like this whole routine earlier, which I
Oh,
filmed,
yeah.
but you also have us do an A pose and a T pose every single time we start and finish, doing some sort of a thing. Why is that?
So the A pose, our capture software, which is Vicon, is looking for that A pose whenever it's calibrating or cleaning up. Gives us a good base. If like, say you were crawling on the ground and it's missing all that data, we can work from that A pose at the beginning to clean up to that data, and then we're like, we can work from back from your A pose at the end to clean it up to fill in my gaps that were missing.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the T pose, a lot of our characters are already set in a binding T pose, so that just allows Motion Builder to attach them more accurately. Because if we attached it when you were in A pose, but our characters in T pose, when your arms are down, their arms would be here. When your arms went up to a T pose, their arms would go like this.
Yeah.
So it's to help with that offset a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of the big dragon ones, yeah, we're gonna have a big skull around. And so your archaeology, you're gonna take a little hammer pick and look at it a little bit, go over here, pick at it, look at it a little bit, and so you're slowly excavating, endlessly looping emotes. We're gonna do a single player variant and the multiplayer variant of that.
Okay.
So I can take 2 chairs, and that's gonna be the big skull on the ground that you can orbit around. We'll do one single, and then we'll do normal. You can hunch over one of these. Yeah, so we'll do a hunch with these standing chairs on a knee for these ones. You can use little chisels. I'll call out some directions as we're going through things, and we'll just kind of feel it out from there. For this pose, when we squat, put one knee down.
Okay.
That's just to avoid doing anything that could be construed as vulgar if you don't have a prop in front of you. If you're not T for team, we always have to keep that in mind. I know. All right, so we don't have to hit poses until Charles has all the stuff into the system. But we can go ahead and just walk through some stuff, and we'll do it live in a little bit. Cool, so we can go ahead and stand up. We'll always start in A pose, go to T pose, and then we'll go through the actual action.
All right, and T pose. And we're rolling.
All right, places. And action. All right, you're picking. Oh, that's not the spot that you want. All right, let's move to the next one. All right, 1 strike, 2 strike. Ah, that's it. Hell yeah. Thrust it into the air. All right, stick it in the pocket. Move back to start. All right, 1 hit, another hit. Oh, that's not quite right. Let's move to the next one. All right, 1 big strike. Oh, that's it. That's what you're looking for. Hell yeah. All right, thrust it into the air, put it in the pocket. Let's go to the end. That's fine. Yeah, leave it alone. And cut. T-pose.
All right, and A pose. And we're clear.
Cool. Yeah,
Is
I
there a
felt
marker
really
down?
good. What's up?
Oh, it's cluster fell off?
Yeah, his cluster fell off. I didn't see his model freak out, so I think it's fine.
No, it should be fine for the day.
You're up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they broke it.
Oh,
Yeah,
They broke it?
It was already breaking from the last time.
Yeah, it was on its last leg.
Yeah.
Do we have another one that's markered? I don't think.
I think it's just those two.
You sweep me away. Two.
Wait, what do you want?
Yeah, you can block like that.
I'll do this and then I'll do this.
Okay.
So,
Here, two,
yeah.
and then I think you.
Or I can.
I wanted to do yes.
Up.
How would we do?
Donk.
Over here.
Oh, I can.
Yeah.
And then, okay. Yeah, that's
Something
good.
like that.
That's
Or
good.
Over the top.
Let me push you or whatnot. Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my god!
It's fine.
Easy! Sorry. I'm so
I'm guessing that ruler is.
Brother! Chill! It's okay, it's okay.
I thought I was going weak. Alright, I owe you a ruler.
No, it's alright.
That's
That was already
fine.
broken. It was cut.
Oh, it was?
Yeah. I grabbed it from like this.
Thank you. T-pose. And we're rolling.
Places.
And action. Yeah, this is great. Yep, this is good. Keep. See, Arnamote's easy.
The first two, I was a little static.
Don't be scared to make noise if you need.
Pressed it on the art.
Sometimes if I'm feeling stiff, it can be like,
So if food's about
I get up too much in my head and like, what is my body doing? Just to like,
break for food.
like
Yeah.
stupid stuff like that. There's a train one where I was struggling, and then as soon as I started going, like we were kids in a toy train or whatever.
Okay.
Cool. So we're gonna imagine the combatant is right here.
Okay.
If you want to stand back a little bit. Yeah, so if we're starting here, big loop, toss. There, I know that's really messy. We'll do it a couple times so until it feels a little bit better.
Sure.
The big thing here is we're here. If you even want to hold it with another hand here, that's totally fine. Big arc. We want to think of a big C shape up here and throw. But that needs to be the we throw with. So we're going to. Finishers are goofy.
It's like look forward. Here. Then go.
Yep. Cool. One more walkthrough. Yep, that works. Cool. Ready for live.
Alright, let's see. Or you want me to, when you, the pose to come back to is it like, kind of like I'm holding a weapon, or
Yes.
I kind of just went like this?
That's totally fine. We'll apply poses after the fact to make sure it's exactly what we want.
Okay.
But I have it as a rifle, so you're actively holding a weapon, and you just have a very neutral stance. You're ready to go back into the ready battle.
Okay.
All right, ready to start pose. And action. Yeah, cool. That speed is good.
Okay.
When we come up here, bring this foot up. Think of like a baseball pitch, right? You're
Okay.
really anticipating with this leg, and that's going to drive the rest of the action.
Okay.
All right, ready up, and action. It's all good. It's goofy. And action.
Way too freaking high. I keep wanting to do it like I don't want to pause. Like I get to here and I don't want to like just be like, okay, step 1, step 2, step 3. I want it to be all one fluid movement.
Okay. If you want to adjust it to something that's more comfortable for you, try it.
Okay.
Awesome.
That's good.
Yeah, that already felt better. Cool. All right, so we'll do one more. Yeah, we can use that. Cool. Cut. T-pose.
T-pose. And we're clear.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a lot, right? Body motion was a lot better, but I think there's a lot of
Yeah, I'm not liking how I'm doing the switch of the axe. I almost wonder. I want to see if I just didn't even have one in my hands.
Yeah,
If that
sure.
would-
Yeah, we can just mine it.
If that would make it feel a little bit better.
Yeah, let's go for it. All right, let's do take 2 trails.
Rolling.
Ready up, and action. Yeah, I feel it was much easier for you on this arc, but we have it was almost like a little stutter when you're adjusting your foot.
Okay.
Really get into it.
Okay.
We want to feel this entire weight shift along your body as it pushes forward. Yeah. All right, ready, and action. Yeah, that already felt a lot better. Yeah. As an animator, I'm always like mindful of like what the weight is, because sometimes when you have something that's super heavy, you're not like conscious of what your body is doing to acclimate to that weight. But sometimes you just have.
And I'm half like, don't hit that.
Yeah. Excellent. Cool. Yeah. That's it. That's a wrap.
Holy.
How do you feel?
Tired, man.
Could you do that for a whole day?
For a whole, I could tough it out, but I need a little more training. There's just so much stuff that you don't think about in the moment when you're actually doing. Like the first couple of emotes that we did, I was like, I'm not loose enough yet. Like I saw, the other guys being like way more animated and bubbly, and it's like they're not seeing your face, man. Like you have to exaggerate so much more. So like by the time we got to like the third and fourth ones, I was like, okay, you're in the zone now. Be more animated, and something just fell.
Your fingy.
My fingy. I got it.
So yeah, but you just being more cognizant of like your entire body for the purposes of it being animated is like such a big difference compared to just existing normally. So yeah, definitely not as easy as it looks. Not that I ever thought it was really that easy, but
Be honest, you did.
not really. I've gotten a much greater appreciation for it now that I've been in the suit and I've done a few things. So
Nice.
yeah. Get me out of this.
Okay.
Join. All right, and cut.
The irony of me making the fucking world first raid. I was fucking emo, bro.